Good morning from Aulani. I'm kind of backlit, but that's okay. Today is our last full day here at Aulani. We're gonna go down to the Ulu Cafe for breakfast, and then we're gonna get a spot by the pool. Today's just gonna be another pool day. Probably gonna put this video together with our leaving video because we're leaving tomorrow, just have a half day. Kind of sad to be leaving Aulani. We absolutely have loved it here so far. We're excited for another full day, so let's get going. I could wake up to this view every single day. All right, here we go. We're going to the Ulu Cafe. This looks like a viewing of the different types of breakfast food they have available. And here is a look at the breakfast menu here at the Ulu Cafe. And here is a look at my French toast platter from Ulu Cafe. We already came over to get seats here by the pool. As I've mentioned in the past, their pool policy is that prior to 8 a.m. you must actively be in your seats in order to use them or to save them, and then after 8 a.m. You can, leave your stuff for an hour or so. So we're just actively sitting in it prior to 8 a.m. And here's Amy's flatbread. That looks, pretty good. First impressions as she opened it there. The kids have already had breakfast back in our room, but they might snack on these a little bit. Wow, that French toast was as good as Makahiki breakfast. If not, maybe a little bit better. How's your breakfast platter?
Not too bad. The flatbread?
The flatbread.
You wouldn't like it because it's very eggy.
Yeah, I don't like eggs. I can handle some eggs and some casseroles and things, but that seems to be mostly egg. So this is our spot from our lounge chairs that we've been having the last couple days. You can see the main lobby space over there. This is some access to the lazy river. It's a gorgeous little vista. We can also see these seats from our room. Our room is in that tower straight ahead. And so if we go back to the room, we can see if they've folded our towel up, which tells us to come down and, make sure that we're actively using the space unless we lose our chairs, that sort of thing. You see how they've folded those the towels right there? That's a signal that if they're still folded, whenever the attendant comes back through again, they'll collect all the towels and things, and those chairs will be free for someone else to use. So if you see your towel folded like that, that's when you pull it down. We have been having a blast here today. I haven't been recording, just enjoying having an amazing time in the pool together. I sat down on the chairs and read a book for about an hour. That's like my idea of relaxation. Anyway, I'm gonna go to Ulu Cafe again for lunch. It's kind of like the easiest thing to get. I feel like that's, not quite like poolside food. So we're gonna get food there since we haven't actually tried their lunch menu. And then the kids have Auntie's beach house again, except for this time it's a paid experience. So it's Kakamora Chaos with Moana. They get to meet and hang out with Moana during their 3-hour time slot, which is a new thing. Just a couple of days ago, they switched from 2 hours for the paid to 3 hours. So really excited for that. And here it is again, Ulu Cafe. And here's a look at their lunch menu. Amy wants to get the California Poke Bowl. And I might get the barbecue baby back rib sandwich. So here's a look at Amy's California Poke Bowl. I didn't want a Poke Bowl, so I got a sandwich, but I took off a whole bunch of stuff, so it's not really pretty anymore, so I'm not gonna really focus on it. But it was the sandwich of the day, the barbecue pork rib sandwich. And I think they have the Poke Bowls all the time, though. So that's what Amy got. How is it?
Really good. I don't know if you'd like it because it's cold, but I think it's meant to be eaten cold. But it tastes like you're eating sushi in a bowl, honestly.
Right now, the kids are at Auntie's, and I'm reading a book. And I don't know what Amy's doing, but we are sitting on our balcony, just enjoying this view and listening to the water and the birds chirping, and it's just so beautiful. Now we're gonna walk over to the ABC store again. I just pulled out the phone because this is beautiful. Even here, walking along this little empty road is just beautiful. I saw these at the ABC store the other day, and I just absolutely had to get a cutting board because I use cutting boards all the time for my apples. I have like an apple every day, and I cut them up. So I'm gonna get this surfboard cutting board. I love it. We were at a luau last night, and the guy was like, "Do you know what ABC stands for?" And everyone's like, "No, what?" He's like, "Anything but cheap." They are pretty expensive. Over there across the road outside of Monkey Pod is a train, the Hawaiian Railway. You can use this to like go places. Obviously there are people on it. Do you know where it takes you?
Nope.
I thought you were going to be more informed than me.
Sorry. I mean, I did read it. Like, I do remember them talking about it on one of the other YouTube videos we watched. I think the Hawaiian Vacation Guide was telling us, but yeah. I honestly do not remember.
There you go. Plug for the Hawaiian Vacation Guide, or Hawaii Vacation Guide. Check out their channel. We've watched probably like 24 videos of theirs before we came here. Really, really awesome content. Highly recommend. I just had to show you this shirt. I bought this specifically to come here to Aulani because it's Disney and Hawaiian. Yes, it's a total tourist screaming shirt. I will probably wear it at Disneyland too, but it just goes with the Star Wars hat for once. And here's my Grogu shirt. I didn't buy this here, by the way, if you're already gonna ask me. I don't even know where I bought it anymore. It was like, you know, some Facebook ad. Yes, I got suckered into a Facebook ad, but it's already gotten multiple compliments. And I actually saw somebody wearing this shirt at Disneyland like 2 weeks ago. So I know more people are buying them than just me. Now we've come down to the beach to Little Opihi's because we want to get a snack before we pick up the kids. And isn't it just a gorgeous day down here today? And here we got the Mickey Dole Whip. This is $3 more than a regular Dole Whip for the novelty of the Mickey and the sprinkles and the waffle bowl. But you know, it looks pretty cute. Have to say so. Why doesn't Disneyland sell that? I mean, I get the Moana one. That could be exclusive to here.
What, you're saying a Mickey Dole Whip?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's a nice little upgrade. I mean, I'm not saying like it's really worth it, but it's cute, and I feel like families would go gaga over it at Disneyland.
Because people buy things that are Mickey shaped.
Exactly. Now we went for a little walk, and this is just a little road that goes in front of the hotels here. Pretty nice little picturesque walkway right here. And like not 2 minutes later, we have reached the end of the walkway. Four Seasons guests only beyond this point. So we basically just have to turn around and head that way again. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Well, we're not going to be eating at Ama Ama on this journey. It's the most expensive food here at Aulani. They do have a dress code that I want you to be aware of. I'd say most things are okay. It's not like super duper formal, but just please no tank tops, swimwear, board shorts, or cut off or torn clothing. The same Disney policy applies with t-shirts, however, graphics and language, offensive language, are not acceptable. The boys just got out of their paid Auntie's beach house. What did you guys make? Can you show me? Ooh, you did some of the stamping that we did yesterday at Waimea Falls, except for you did it on a canoe paddle, and you get to take that home. That's so cool. Once more, we came into the Ulu Cafe, and I just wanted to show you some of the other things that they have in here. We're going to let the kids choose one of these snacks, but they got bagels. We have a scone up there. We've got assorted croissants and monkey bread down here. But really, this is the sweets. This is what I like over here. We've got a banana muffin, some various cookies down here, cinnamon roll, chocolate donut. I had this. Amy and I ate this once, the chocolate chip cream cheese muffin. They got a blueberry muffin. I also had the coffee cake here, also very good. Then they have a Mickey macadamia nut brownie and just a standard brownie there. They've also got Rice Krispie treats here, and this is a marshmallow treat. And then additionally, you can come in here and buy cereal or fruit, chips. They also have M&Ms and Skittles and Twix and Hershey bars and Reese's and Snickers and all sorts. Don't want to forget that this is also a place where you can get some ice cream. Mickey ice cream bar, Mickey ice cream sandwich, and a Haagen-Dazs bar. There's also fresh fruit in here, $9 for the pineapple. They've got grapes and cheese, $14 for that. There's almonds in it as well. Watermelon's $9, probably cantaloupe $9 too. Strawberries, $10 for the strawberries. And assorted fruit is also $10. We've got pudding, this is $14. That's a coconut chia pudding and berries. And then we have pina colada yogurt and tropical granola, $10. After a little break in the room, it's time for Makahiki again for dinner. So today we are seated inside. Last time we requested outside. We probably could have done that again, but
think about it.
it's fine. We can sit inside and look at the decorations in here. All the same. Here's a look at the adult menu. So it's a 3-course dinner. We get to choose 1 starter, 1 entree from this list, and then 1 dessert. They also have a keiki menu, which is for children, and they can do the same. They get to choose 1 beverage, 1 appetizer, 1 entree, and 1 dessert. From the list here, James is going to get the New York steak because he loves steak.
So dinner is $74 for adults for a 3-course meal, and then $30 for kids, but they also get a 3-course meal as well.
Here's a look at the adult tomato soup. Amy got the same thing. And James actually got the kids' tomato soup. So we got tomato soups all around. Well, Benjamin got a fruit cup for his. But we also got, looks like, bread service as well. And Amy and I ordered hog juice for drinks, of course. So they came with a little grilled cheese. Amy didn't even realize it was grilled cheese.
No, I thought it was just bread.
So take a bite and let me know what you think.
Good.
It is fantastic.
Oh,
I ate mine already.
That is good.
It's a very good little grilled cheese. It almost makes me want my whole meal in that. Come to this fancy restaurant, I want grilled cheese.
You want grilled cheese?
The tomato soup is pretty amazing though. The soup was really, really tasty. It was like a fancy tomato soup. You know, instead of just regular tomato, it definitely felt like a fancy tomato. It was a roasted tomato soup. And it had a nice little flavor to it. I took the bread that they have here and I just dipped it in the tomato soup as well. Fantastic, phenomenal. I tried to get up every little bite in my bowl. Okay, so I got the New York strip steak. This is a 12-ounce steak. It comes with broccolini and pommes frites. And Amy got the filet mignon. It's an 8-ounce steak. And it's pretty much the same thing, so 2 steak meals. We're gonna split them to try the different steak options. And she looks like she comes with roasted potatoes. I thought it was supposed to be mashed.
It's supposed to be mashed too, but maybe they didn't have mashed potatoes or something.
So she got roasted potatoes. And then both kids got the steak as well, so steak all around. But this is the kids' steak. I got the chocolate brownie with toffee bits on top. It also comes with a side of ice cream. This looks really nice. I always appreciate nicely plated food, and this is very nicely plated. And then over here is Amy's Kona coffee cheesecake. I would have got that because I love cheesecake, except for that I hate coffee. And look at that tiny little Mickey in the corner. Isn't that super cute? And then the kids got a chocolate cake. Is it bad that I'd rather have the chocolate cake? Like, their chocolate cake looks so good. And it's bigger than mine. Why is the kids' chocolate cake bigger than my dessert?
You have ice cream.
Because I have a scoop of ice cream? Oh, okay.
And you have a little Mickey too.
Oh, I have a Mickey? Oh, I guess that is a bit of a Mickey. Flash forward to the morning, and it's our final morning here at Aulani. Sad day, but it's a little, actually kind of dreary, a little chilly here this morning. And by chilly, I mean it's about 73 degrees, which isn't really chilly at all, but compared to the previous mornings here, it definitely is a little bit colder. So I wanted to talk a little bit about dinner last night, since we didn't get a chance to share our reactions or thoughts while we were eating. There were a lot of people around us, and I just wanted to respect the privacy of others, especially considering it was a little bit more of a fancier restaurant. Obviously, we filmed our food, but not any of our reactions and things. I felt that both steaks were equally as good. Obviously, they were different cuts, so they had different flavors and different textures and things like that. I generally prefer the more finer cuts, but I actually think I might have preferred the flavor of the New York steak over the filet mignon. It just felt like maybe the filet mignon was a bit gamier or like chewier and that sort of thing. It was a thicker cut as well, and that could have something to do with it. It was a lot pinker, and I don't mind that. I prefer medium steaks, so that's not a problem. But I love both of them. They were fantastic. The desserts afterwards were phenomenal. Very, very cute. They were small, of course. Everything is small at these types of places. You pay extra, and it's smaller. Makahiki dinner versus breakfast. What's the better option? Well, breakfast is cheaper. Breakfast has characters. And I preferred the food at breakfast as well. Or rather, I enjoyed the food at breakfast just as much as the food at dinner. I feel like we've had a lot better dinners throughout the week, like Haleva Joe's and Duke's Waikiki, all that were in the $100 range, as opposed to this, which after tip was $260 for Makahiki dinner. And so, yeah, you can decide what you want to do. I think if you're going to go to Makahiki, do the character breakfast and then forget dinner. This morning we went to Ulu Cafe again, and I've already started diving into my French toast. I got French toast again because I enjoyed it so much yesterday. The kids enjoyed it so much yesterday as well that we got 2 French toasts. That one's a French toast as well for the whole family. Really, really like the French toast here at Aulani. As I'm sitting here reading the book again, Goofy came out. Hi, Goofy. Wow, Goofy has quite a line. Like, a really long line. When we first got here, the characters didn't have any lines at all. Like, just a couple of days ago, you just walk straight up to the characters and there's no lines. It's getting busier and busier. It's getting closer to Memorial Day weekend. Today is Thursday. Tomorrow is the Friday leading up to Memorial Day, so the start of Memorial Day weekend. And one of the cast members here is working the slide, said that tomorrow's the start of peak season and that the pool hours, instead of closing at 6, they close at 8. So I guess there's a little bit of a plus to that, but getting way busier. The lines for the slides today were also significantly longer than in previous days. So if you're planning a future trip, maybe come the week before Memorial Day, like we did, and try to avoid Memorial Day weekend. It's getting busier here, harder to just enjoy some of the amenities. I don't want to leave this. Does today have to be checkout day? I hate checkout day. Here we go, out the door. Checkout day. I know, we all feel that way. We just dropped off our bags with Bell Services, and we have 1 more hour left here in Aulani. We're just gonna walk around the resort. There's one more thing we have to go pick up, like reward-wise, prize-wise, and we'll do that. But of course, we came out through the entrance in the lobby to this beautiful, amazing view. I don't think I pointed this out before, but there are animals carved into these rocks, kind of like animals carved into the trunk of the Tree of Life at Animal Kingdom, because Joe Rohde had a hand in both of these places. I mean, that's why we love Aulani so much, right? Because this is Joe Rohde's brainchild. But there's the whale right there, you see that? And there's some other animals like along like on the other side of this as well. The saddest day in Disney history was when Joe Rohde retired. There's a squid. See the squid? Kraken. Kraken?
So the other day we did the Menehune scavenger hunt. When we were done with the trail, they said the final completion is doing this photo scavenger hunt. We were like, and they're like, oh, you get a prize at the end. We're like, okay. We didn't think anything of it, but we went ahead and did it. It was actually a little hard. Like, it took us, a couple times of going around to figure out exactly what it was. We're not going to show you what we got for doing the photo scavenger hunt, but let me just tell you, like, it's worth doing. It's not one of those, stupid, cheap little prizes. It's actually worth doing, and it's completely free. You get a cute little souvenir to take home.
It's an awesome souvenir.
Yeah, we just don't want to ruin it for you guys if you ever come. So if you really want to see what it is, you can...
You can ask us down in the comments. We'll tell you what it is, but we don't want to spoil it for anyone who's going to be coming.
So just know it's worth doing.
Quite possibly the final thing that we will do here at Aulani before heading to the airport. Papalua Shave Ice. Yeah, it's not as good as the shave ice elsewhere on the island, but it's shave ice, so here we are. So with my shave ice, I got the ice cream on the bottom again, and I ordered the same thing I did last time, passion orange guava, but this time the cast member put all 3 flavors over the entire thing so that they blended together, and it tastes just like Pog Juice, which is much better. On top of my ice cream, I love this.
Bye-bye, Aulani.
Benjamin, look here.
Bye-bye, Aulani.
We're through security now, and we're headed to our gate, but I just wanted to talk about a couple of things. Rental car return was really easy. No pain, no issues finding it. Very clearly marked. I know that's sometimes a question. Additionally, you have to go through an agricultural check here. All your bags that are being checked on the plane, not your carry-ons, just your checked bags, go through an ag check. We thought that it would delay things. I think Amy had heard somewhere that it delayed things. When we got to ours for Alaska Airlines, there wasn't even a line. They just put your bags on a scanner and they then pop out the other side and you collect them and go through your normal process. But that takes place before ticketing, before bag drop. With our plane taking off in the background, that is going to be the end of our Hawaii trip. If you enjoyed these videos, please hit the like and subscribe button. We will have loads more Disneyland content coming to the channel once we get back to San Diego. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again next time.